All right, sitting here with Coach Prentes Potts, head coach of the Turner Boys basketball program. Coach Potts, thank you for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure.
All right, I'm appreciate you coming in. I know you're just getting in from preseason conditioning. What's that looking like, and how's that going?
Preseason conditioning is going just kind of how we planned. The kids are giving excellent effort, excellent attendance. They're doing everything that we've asked them, which is the most important thing, and they're eager. They're eager to do anything that we're asking them to do as far as the conditioning, weight training, agilities, plyos, whatever it is that we're doing for the day.
Okay. Being a new head coach, can you tell us a little bit, or the Turner community, about your basketball philosophy and just your approach?
My philosophy towards the game of basketball is pretty simple. I want to play hard. I want to play smart. And I want to play fast. I'm dedicated to the development of young athletes and young student athletes. And my biggest goal and biggest thrill is to make sure that I build young men with great character in order to start, championships in and out of the classroom and on and off the court.
Okay. You bear with me. I just want to know a little bit about some of your basketball favorites. Everybody has favorites, as you probably well know. So if you could just give us maybe a few of your favorite players, college, pro, past or present, that you either love watching as a kid or currently.
Okay. Well, definitely I'm a LeBron James fan, with the present NBA. I'm not big on NBA just because they lose the origin of where basketball came from as far as the teamwork and hard work and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely LeBron, definitely Michael Jordan. If I'd have to go past and say college, I definitely have to say one of my all-time favorites is Jason Williams of Duke.
He was good.
Definitely. That was my guy for a long time. Baron Davis. I felt like I looked like Baron Davis sometimes when I played. And one of the probably ones that's going to slide under the radar that a lot of people don't know about is Keon Dooling, who played at the University of Missouri.
He's from Florida, right?
He is from Florida. I had the opportunity when I was younger to see him play in a ABCD tournament, Adidas tournament in Atlanta, Georgia, and fell in love with his game. He was just so explosive and so powerful for somebody to be so small.
Okay, and was he with Clarence Gilbert?
He was with Clarence Gilbert. He was with Kareem Rush, I believe, for a year.
Okay.
But yeah, excellent point guard, and did everything, mirrored everything that a great point guard is supposed to do. So big fan of him.
Okay. As a player or a coach in your high school or college career, could you maybe tell us some of the toughest places you've had to play?
Toughest places. One that comes straight to my mind is we played at the University of Arkansas when they had what was the gentleman's name that went to play for the Bulls? It runs out of my mind. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but definitely there. And the reason was because it was so big. Once it packed in with the fans, it was probably one of the biggest arenas I had ever been in my life. So
that's Bud Walton, right?
Bud Walton, correct.
Okay. Yeah.
And his name's going to come to me, that player, because he had 25 on us in the first half. So I can't believe I don't remember his name. But definitely Bud Walton Stadium. So, yeah.
Okay. If you could maybe talk a little bit about some coaches that have maybe inspired you to get into the profession or programs that you look up to or admire.
Okay. Coaches, I'd always say Coach K. I've never had the opportunity to meet Coach K. I'm becoming a Shaka Smart fan, and I've kind of picked up on his habits and certain things that he does, and I really, really like those. Programs, you want to mirror the best, but it's hard to do in today's world. But definitely Duke. I'm a huge Duke fan. Huge Roy Williams fan, just because I believe the way he runs his program, despite all the scrutiny he's gotten recently, he's done it the right way. I believe growing up, I was a huge Missouri fan as far as the way Storm and Norman used to run things, and I really respected that as well. High school coaches, I haven't had the opportunity to meet and be around as many as I would like. So I'm sure there's some great ones out there, though, that I could definitely attach to and learn something from.
Wow. What about a coach outside of the sport of basketball that you looked up to or admired?
That's a good question. That's definitely a good question. Well, I used to coach football.
Okay.
I coached Pop Warner football, so I was real big on Belichick, you know, because I liked his demeanor. He had the strictly business demeanor, and I really respected that. I've always been a huge fan of Coach Reed for the Chiefs, even back when he was with Philadelphia. And I've always been a fan of Coach Ryan just because of his personality. I believe with coaching, it's not really just the X's and O's you need to know. I believe you need to have good human relation skills, and I think those guys do a great job of that.
Okay. All right. What about favorite all-time teams? Now, you have your college, you have pro, you have some dynasties. A lot of people say the Bulls, the Lakers. Who are some of your favorite all-time teams?
All-time teams, and like I said, I try to stay away from the pros just because I feel like it's dominated by a particular player or somebody like that. So, team-wise, I'm gonna have to go with '99 Duke. I have to go with the '97 probably through 2000 Cincinnati Bearcats. Huggins, definitely a Huggins fan. I was a huge Kenyon Martin follower.
Okay.
I think I thought I was Melvin Levitt for a time period. I think I even went out and bought shoes that I seen him wear, and I swore to my teammates that they made me jump higher.
He was a tough guard.
He was.
He was a tough-minded defensive team.
Definitely, and I think even now I look at the teams that I want to coach and the way I want to coach them, and I want them to be a defensive-minded team, and believe that the only way that you can win is through stops and things like that. So definitely.
All right, and just finally, if there's something that maybe you could leave the Turner community with that you're looking forward to this year, something that you guys may have upcoming, and based on the students and athletes that you've met so far, it's just something maybe that you're looking forward to. It could be several things, but what would you like to leave the Turner community with as far as anticipating and looking forward to the basketball season?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things to look forward to. You know, I had the opportunity to spend a couple months with the kids this summer with camp and just being there and watching some of the open gyms and just seeing how excited the kids are, how talented the kids are. I know when I was going to school back in 2000, this was a very, very talented area. And the thing that I noticed coming back to this area is there's still talent in this area. I believe that this can be a great place to build and continue tradition that in my mind hasn't really left. I just think they've lost it. They didn't know where it was at, and it's our job to relocate that and establish that power again. But I want everybody in the community to know that I'm going to work extremely hard to prepare our team and put an excellent product out on that court. So they can be proud of it and something they can get behind and definitely push going forward. So
all right. I know you're a busy man, so again, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to sit down with us today, and I wish you best of luck with the upcoming 2015-2016 season.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right.